Internet sheeples, it's me, the crazy Canuck with a cause. Now, one of the things I want to touch on today is creativity, you know? I've always been just the most creative person. I don't know why. I did good in art school or in art classes and didn't really give a shit about anything else. I guess it's just like sometimes you just want to have the drive to build things, make things, and use your imagination, because that's an incredible thing. Your imagination can do all kinds of things that you wouldn't have even imagined in the first place. So yes, am I creative? Do I want to be a movie director? Yes! I want to make Gremlins 3. I want to make a Western TV series. I have all these ideas just constantly developing in my head 24/7, and I can't get them out. And I guess what I do is I love digital arts, I love video games, so I just create anything I can think of. I really think it's the cure for, all mental ailments of today's society, of an uncreative and completely devoid of any kind of imagination type world that we live in today. You look at some of the things that people have built and they just suck, and they get credit for them. I don't know why. It's like most rap music I just don't really associate with. I don't think it sounds very good, and it's just, music is a personal preference. Do you like music, certain types, or you don't? All music has a level of, intrigue in the human mind, but, certain types of music are not liked by some groups and some like that. So really is how humans perceive these things. Creativity, imagination. Video games are my thing. I fucking love video games, and I'm a video game connoisseur, but I mean, that is ultimate creativity. Ultimate. It's just like you're building worlds. You're using your mind. We're expanding our consciousness in video games. Our imaginations have created these incredible worlds. But I mean, it's sad in the video game industry today. I mean, there's fucking annoying people who just suck, and they take creative people and they abuse them. That's fucking annoying, isn't it? Yeah, I'd like to make my own game studio one day. I think I could create some fucking amazing games, but I could have done that. I used to tinker with game creation tools. I love the Warcraft 3 editor, and look what happened with Dota. I could have been my thing, just committing to making that a community or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. It's like everybody has a creative edge, no matter how much they dislike about it. Grandma might be good at knitting, but in many ways that's using creativity too. You're building something for the world. But yeah, that's the test of creativity. It's like, what can you make of value to other people? That's all creativity is. It's just like, can you make something that other people have a value for? And that's like, sometimes the people, they don't fucking deserve what they made. Like they make something and it's like they make millions of dollars and it's like not really, really good for some people, That's that weird thing with creativity that, people are drawn to certain things. So certain ways to use their own imagination. Movies are someone's imagination let loose, so to speak. Look at The Godfather 1 and 2. Those movies took incredible imagination to come up with the stories, the characters, the settings. And, all these types of movies that just sucked over the years. Can you imagine, that was someone's once their dream to make. It's so fucked up. But, the universe is imagination. We are like this consciousness that just spawned, that has all these ideas and created all these worlds, and it's like, where did that come from? Was that just the universe creating itself? Creating another universe? The universe creating another universe? so many things that you can create in this existence. It would be foolish for people to not create, to not build, to not try and make the world see your visions, your visions in mind. I always used to do this thing, and I still do it in some respects, is when I go to sleep at night, I close my eyes and I come up with a movie in my head. The plot, the characters, the world, the universe, I can do that with games, with movies. I used to draw in books, and I would make a little stick game. So cool. So cool. I could create great games. I could create movies. I could create cool shit. I know I can, but do you have the tools and resources to do these things? Well, there are certainly people who don't have any creative spirit in them, and they have millions of dollars in the bank. But that's the sad truth of the universe, isn't it? Isn't it, of our world? Is that sometimes it just doesn't value itself. Some people who could do so much good for the world, they just don't have the resources to do it. And some of the people, with all these fucking influencers coming out of the woodwork now, who are definitely shitty people, and they have unlimited resources. I could do so much with what some of these people have. So much for the world. That's just the way the universe is. It's not always fair. And if you look at nature, if you look through consciousness in everything, it's never always fair, is it? Maybe that's the great defining factor, is that things that should be are sometimes not. And that's just the way the universe works. Sometimes good things happen, sometimes bad things happen. It's the quantum universe. Things pop in and out of existence. We just don't notice them. We just don't realize it because it's all in our own vision of motion. Yeah. So it's weird thoughts. It's weird thoughts. And the only way you can get these thoughts is by using your philosophical mind and thinking outside of what stupidity they want you to become. A stupid consumer who goes to a shitty job and comes home and does fucking no good for the world, just generates money for some guy, providing no real good for you. But isn't that creativity itself? We're so creative. We're so deeply creative that even the most mundane tasks are in many ways creative. Going to the grocery store, you're building your own diet, It's these things. From a creative's mind, from a great creative's mind, that interloop into one another. That is true creativity. Is when these thoughts can just come out of your mind like you can't get them out. You can't get them out. No matter how hard you try and get all your thoughts out, they just don't come out fast enough. That is truth. True creativity. The ability to create something. It's never there in the first place in the universe. Making something from nothing. That's true. Alright, well, peace.